Oops. Oh, hey, why is that facing towards the... Oh, I guess it's fine. Okay. Oops. Bear with me, I'm setting up still. Okay. Well, that should work now. I just gotta put it on. All right, good morning. Um, so, I am going to put together my corn, and I'm going to try to find a bunch of, the pansy and viola and all the different flower seeds that you guys sent last year. And I'm also going to do a tray of flowers because we need more flowers in this yard, right? Anyways, so I am going to, actually, where's my snips? All right, who took the snips out of this? Yeah, this greenhouse. Doggone it. All right. Anyways, I'm going to open up this box because in addition to the soil, the seed starting soil that I'm going to use, I am going to put in, essentially it's the mosquito bits. Okay, so it's, what is it actually called? What is the active ingredient? Uh-oh. And that's why we got gnats right now. And I in watching Laura with Garden Answer, she is now putting scoops of the stuff in her seed starting mix because she has noticed a difference in her gnat issue. And she does get gnats, she gets them in the, she gets them in the studio. And that's where she has her seed starting, grow light shelves and all that stuff. So, oh my goodness, I need to get in here and give it a good once over. You serious? Oh, did I get you that time? No? Okay, anyways. I don't know where my snips are. If I had to guess, I'd say they're somewhere in the house. Uh-oh. I'm not sure that this is going to work on the table. This table is very loose. Oh no, what in the world? Is this open? Oh, it sure does have a hole. Oh my goodness. Oh, you suckers. Well, hopefully this one's not open. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, that's basically what it is. It's mosquito bits, and it will actually kill the larva. So gotta start somewhere. So you may not see an immediate fix, but trust me when I tell you, when you use this, you are breaking the cycle, just like using flea control on pets. So let me put this one away. And wait, is that the open one? Oh, well, where in the world is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right. I don't think I'm going to use this either, to be honest with you, because enough fell out into the box that And between that and what's in here, I think I'm going to be all right. I'll add more if I need to. So let me move this out of the way first because I need to bring in my soil tray. Okay. Let me brush it out real quick. So I figure that once we're done, okay, that's good. Once we're done starting these seeds, I'm gonna start on the succulent bird bath that I've been meaning to make forever. So I put some stuff out there. We're not going to do it all today, but we'll at least get started. So this stuff is pretty dry. What is that? That stuff is very dry. Hopefully we have enough to get started. I do have more coming in, but this is my final bag right here on hand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my final bag. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's fine. So I use the Espoma. Gee, surprise, surprise, right? It's organic seed starter. All natural with mycotone, which is what is in Biotone. It helps facilitate healthy root growth and development. This bag is also very dry. Goodness. All right, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I really need to work that bottom stuff in because it's extremely dry. It almost looks, what do they call that? When your soil won't intake any water. I can't think of the word. Anyways, it almost looks like that. Aquaphobic? No, just kidding. Anyways, you can open up these clumps. You can basically kind of rejuvenate it, but you just leave it in these clumps. Water has a hard time being absorbed and drawn in. So compared to the first bag, second bag is feeling pretty good. All right, I'm actually expecting a delivery today, so looking forward to that. One part of our bookshelf is getting here. Oh, actually, I think 2 parts, and then the third part hasn't even been ordered yet because, you know, little by little, right? All right. We're almost done. I'm ready to add some stuff. Really, I'm not going to add anything else other than the mosquito bits. I'm going to put the mosquito bits in. trying to remember, does she put it in before she puts the water in or after? I think it's before. So I'm trying this new seed starting method where you use paper pots, but I may have screwed up a little bit because in my attempt at getting everything in one spot, gardenanswer.com was out of the paper pots themselves. So I ordered my trays and my clips from Garden Answer, and then I went to another small business, another small farm gardening business. I try to support them as much as possible rather than, like the box stores or what have you. Anyways, I did find a place that they sell all kinds of systems in this manner. But when I ordered their 50 pot gig, because that's I bought 2 different trays from Garden Answer. One is the 50 pot tray, and the other is the propagation tray, which I'm going to grow my onion seeds in. Anyways, all that to say, these I can only really adequately fit 45 of the pots in the 50 pot tray. I know. I finally gave up. I tried to make it work, but 50 wasn't working. So my theory is that it's like anything else. If you're buying like for instance, irrigation. You're buying your irrigation, you want to stick with the manufacturer that you started with, because things can be off just the smallest amount in, whether it be connectors or the irrigation lines or what have you. And I'm telling you, I promise you, start mixing manufacturers, and that's where you start developing leaks. I can show you exactly what I'm talking about out in my own yard. I started with Rainbird, and then I tried to go cheap, and now I'm drifting back to completely Rainbird, and that's because of all of the leaks that I have. You get what you pay for, right? Holy crap! That was I don't know, I feel like that was a big old thing of tan bark. I think we're going to put that over by the succulents we're going to plant. So I've been trying to do this bird bath succulent planter. It's been in my head for a while now because I got my inspiration from Laura over at Garden Answer. Okay, there we go. And essentially, I actually put the holes in the bird bath. I have a resin bird bath that we're using. I put the holes in the bird bath and for drainage, and then hold on. Okay. I think we're going to put another scoop in there. Okay. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, the succulent. So anyways, I'm looking forward to finally getting that built. And on the on either the patio or the front porch, but I think I want it on the patio where we can enjoy it. All right. Okay. Do I have any gloves? I need some gloves. Don't see. I have a couple pair in here, but I don't really trust the spider situation in here. I see a big old web in the corner over there, and it almost looks like a black widow web, kind of. No real structure. I don't know if anybody knows what a black widow web looks like compared to like a, an orb spider or something, Anyways, yeah, I'll be eyeballing that throughout the video. Okay, so we have everything mixed up, and as best as possible, we've got everything ready to consume water. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move this down here, or actually move it down there and put this here. So this is the tray, and I'm not sure why we get down here and all of a sudden it acts like it doesn't know what to do. So yeah, it's fine. It's totes fine. Let me grab my water. It's a balmy 61 in here right now. Is that on? Yeah. Is this thing on? No. All right. So we don't want soaking wet. Okay. I'm just going to add enough so that it will stick together, but no water runs out when you squeeze it. Okay. That's the rule of thumb for seedling soil moisture. You don't want, essentially, you're trying to make it so that you don't have to really deep water your soil. Because once you start adding all the extra water, you could have some seeds that float. So you want to start them out in something that isn't soaking wet, but is moist. I might have to add just a little bit more. Let me see. Yeah, a little bit more. So, did you see that? Let me show you. See how that just fell apart? We need a little more. And the water I'm using right now is actually water that we collected from, it's rainwater that we collected over the winter. And I love using it right now, like in the spring, to prepare everything, because there's natural like nitrogen and other things in rainwater. It's a natural fertilizing gig when it rains, And so we let the first bit of rain run off. We don't collect it because there's a lot of crap that runs off the roof. Okay. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to be good to go after this. So, anyways. I picked up, I think I told you, I picked up some Silver Queen corn seeds. Got those from Gurney's. And while I was there, I ordered a new type of cucumber. We're going to give it a shot this year. And see what happens. I really need to be on the lookout for a, there you go. See how that sticks together? I could use just a touch more, but I think we're going to be all right. I think that's fine. See? Right there, see? Sticks together. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, here we go. Not sure why this thing does that, but here we go. We may not get to do a second tray. It all depends on, excuse me, how much soil we have left. I don't want to use potting soil for seed starting. I won't do it. I won't do it. I refuse to comply. Okay. And then as you're putting this in, you want to, any clumps that you feel, break it down. Oh, what the hell, yo? Hey, what's happening? Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, I got the trays that have holes at the bottom, and I didn't even think about what that meant for when you load these up. But it didn't come out too bad on the other spots. But on the part of the tray that was sitting off the table, it started spilling out onto the floor of the greenhouse. So, anyways, so we're gonna go like this. Okay. We'll take these out. Now, what we're gonna do is isn't that interesting? Some of these are just... Alright, it's fine. When Garden Answer gets their pots back in, I am going to be in line to get those suckers in my possession. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of wonky, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay. Any big pieces of bark, what have you. I try to get all this up and put it back in the bin because, waste not, want not, right? Okay. I hear you. Did you hear her? It's my hummingbird, and she wants to know when I'm gonna fix her dinner, breakfast, and lunch. I need to take her feeder down, go clean it, and make her some new stuff. See, I found this old piece, which I'll keep, but it'll go back in here. It needs to soak up some some water. Oh, piece of perlite. Okay, now let me grab the corn. So I have 45 cells. Wonky as some of them may be. I think Gurney's is where I ordered mine. Oh, these are coated. Oh, swing. Batter. So, do you see? Basically what that is a, let me see if they have. treated with azoxystrobin and something else, and all kinds of things. So basically, it's for it's a safe coat. It's a disinfectant. It's all the things that help protect your corn. So before I even put these in, let's see, 1.5 inches deep. So let me get my measuring stick. Whoa, 1.5 inches deep. I can't really see. 1.25. Wait, that's gotta be half. Oh, that is a half. Is that a half? Yeah, that's half. Okay. So I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna make every single one of these corn because I am looking forward to putting some of this up and to eating fresh silver. I haven't had Silver Queen in so long. I know it's a hybrid. It's not an heirloom. But I have prominently when I grow corn, other than last year, that's what I grow is Silver Queen. And so, all right, before I go any further, I have to really think about this. What did I do last year? I want to say I was able to do like 36. So maybe not 45. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's do 35. 35. Oh, look how small this cell is right here. Oh my goodness. Let's get some more dirt in there. Goodness gracious. What is happening over here? Okay. Let's try that again. All right, there's 35. All right, let's put the corn in. So basically, I'm just going to put one in each hole. Then I'm going to come through with that stick again, make sure they go all the way down to the 1.5 inch mark. Some fall down there, most don't. And then I will cover them up and we will figure out what we're going to do with the other 10 cells. Okay, so did I not get in there? Okay. Ouch. Oh, I just hit myself in the head. Okay. So now we have put these away. What else do we want right now? Oh, I know what we'll get started. Okay. All right. Got it. Oops. Alrighty. So we're gonna do some cucumbers and tomatoes. First, let's finish up the corn and need to put a, what do you call it, a tag up to. Need to grab 3 of them because I'm gonna do cucumbers, corn, and tomatoes. think I kind of like these paper pots once I get the right size from Garden Answer to fit their trays. And even without the right size, I think this, I mean, it's fine. I'm not in a hurry. I've got 10 more, 10 more of these. So I'm not even sure I would use all of that in one season, for heaven's sakes. But when it is prudent, I will go ahead and get the ones I desire. Until then, we'll muddle through with this. Oh, shoot. I need to order some vermiculite. Crud. Okay. I need to put vermiculite on the list. I'm pretty excited about this corn. I should just do the whole tray corn. The new me said no dice, little homie, because there is not enough room for all that corn. So the new me says control is everything. While the old me sits there shaking her head. No. Okay. Let me see what we're gonna grow. I really need more Romas. These are Shelby's. Let's do Shelby's. Yeah, baby. These are pretty old. Oh, and I don't think these are gonna work because they are treated, but they're treated with the clay. Shoot. I did not realize that. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot for all of them then. We're only going 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. So we're gonna do 2. Oops. I think 3 went in there. Let's just see. Nope. Sure looked like it, but nope. All right. Now, typically when you have the clay covered seeds, you need to use them within the year that they were produced for. And let's see here. I think this is also, shoot. Oh, here's the one I want. Okay. Amish. This is from Baker Creek. These are heirloom. So this is Amish paste tomatoes. Ooh, doggy. Okay, so I'm gonna do, whoa. I'm good. And I'm doing 2 seeds each because, you know, it's just all thin. I don't have room for all these tomatoes. But I have a feeling that the Shelby's, which is a bummer, that was going to be, I really was looking forward to that one. But I bought those years ago. Okay, so we have yeah. Oh, like I was saying, I don't believe that the Shelby's are gonna really pop. If I'm lucky, I might get one. If I'm really lucky, they'll all go. But again, the clay. Think about clay; it dries out things, and so your seed dries out. And whereas some seeds you can grow years after its preferred planting season, in this case, wait, let me see how. In this case, I can't because clay. So this is gonna go 1 inch deep on a hill. What? Oh, what? Okay, it's fine. Okay. Okay, I gotta get the tags. What am I doing? Holy Toledo, Batman. Okay, I need. No, no. Wow, it's getting really hot in here. I'm gonna need to go change, I think. Holy crap. Yes, I'm gonna need to get some new. Shoot. Some new tags. I'm looking at the old tags to see if there's any that are already labeled for what I'm trying to do, but I don't see any, and I found 3 that are clear, so I'll just use those. All right. So the first is Silver Queen corn. Okay, so we'll start it there. And then the second is the... oh, actually, I need one more, huh? Shoot. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Shoot. Oh, man, that's falling apart. Oops. Okay. Found another one. All right. So then this row is the Shelby tomatoes from Haas Tools. Shelby tomatoes. And if any of you watch Cog Hill Farm, you know that they get a lot of their seed products from Haas Tools. Okay, so then the first 3 are the Amish paste. Okay. And when I get some vermiculite, I'm actually going to come out here and throw it over the top. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have a little bit left. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, is that it? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Okay, actually, I think I may have enough. I think this is going to be the only tray we do. Okay, so the Amish were the first 3 here. And then these are straight 8 cucumbers. 8 skate and donate. Straight 8. I'm getting hungry. Straight 8 cucumbers. Okay, and that's the final two. So right there. All right. So now we are gonna, I'm keeping the package for the Shelby tomatoes because if they start popping or if they don't, I'll know because it'll tell me, what's the matter, Georgie? What doing, baby? Anyways, all the pertinent information are on the seed packets or what have you. So now what we're going to do, make sure that everything is covered. We're going to, hi, baby love. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? So I'm going to use the mister to water these in, okay? And I'm going to have to come out here every day and water. But the beautiful thing about this thing is the tray has holes. Oops. I really do need seedling shelves. Oh, I have seedling shelves. What am I talking about? Bah. They're full of they're full of succulents. I do have them, but they're full of succulents. Now, you would think that it's a little counterintuitive to use. I mean, it's essentially plastic bag. I mean, not plastic, a paper bag, style paper. And not thick like grocery bags. More like lunch bags, But these things hold up so well. I have watched Laura for years now use these. And the way that they come apart and just plant right into your garden, you don't have to worry about messing with pulling out of a pot. I mean, the stuff just goes right into the ground. If you want to take the paper off, you certainly can. But you don't have to. And that's the beauty. Okay, I think that's sufficient. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? I definitely need to order some, but here we go. I think we're good here. So this does a few things. It helps with what's called dampening off. And it helps with fungal issues. So we have the mosquito bits in the soil to help with the gnat issues. And then this is going to help protect against any fungal issues that maybe not all of them, but as long as you're not like completely overwatering your stuff, this should suffice for preventative measures. Okay. I can tell it's really heating up in this thing. All right, so there we go. My first seed planting of the season. I'm so excited. I just want to keep on going, yo. But I have a cat that is very upset with me and wants me to sit down and give him a lap. Okay, so let me show you what I've got going on. All right. Anyways, so I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 Silver Queen cells. I've got 5 Shelby tomato cells. I've got 3 Amish paste tomato cells. And I've got 2 of the straight 8 cucumber cells. Now, I don't have a lid for this. However, I might be able to prop a couple up like this. That's not really going to do it, is it? Well, I'll just have to make sure. You know what I could do? I could put some plastic wrap over that. I don't want to use plastic out in the garden though. I mean, I know I'm using plastic. I know. I get it. But this is something I reuse all the time. Okay, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do here. Because I generally like to have a dome over my seed starting trays. I might have to pick up a couple. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what. It's always something, huh? It's always something. So anyways, let me show you. So this is basically the tray that I'm using right now for those pots. You could even, you know, use them for things like that. It's not a big deal. And then these are called propagation trays. And I'm going to fill this tray up with dirt, soil, seed starting soil, and I'm going to propagate all of my onions in here. I don't even know if I have enough onion seeds. I'm going to try to, I'm gonna look for them and see what I can do. We'll do a different video on that, but let's sit down here and talk about this. Okay, so I'm going to actually set this up. Oh, look at the baby. Look at the babies. I love him so. Are you being patient, mister? Let me tell you something. That boy has taken to Brett like nobody's business. That little turkey. Okay, let me. So essentially what I'm going to do, I'm not going to really work on this today, but I want to show you my thought process. So I have been nurturing these guys along. Talk about overwater. These have all grown from various leaves, excuse me, and are producing their own babies. So the babies are now having their own, excuse me, the babies are now pushing out their own babies. So that's pretty awesome. I'm not really sure what happened over here. This tray didn't, oh, you see how that's sticking up like that? That's when I know that a baby's coming out, because I put them all flat, and when they start going straight up, that means it's rooting in and a baby is starting to develop. If I were to pull that out, which I'm not going to do it because a baby is developing. I know that for a fact. Oh, something smells good out here. Georgie, you're so handsome. I just love you so much. Yes, I do. Anyway, so what we're going to do essentially is we're going to, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 trays worth of different various succulents. They're not all going to fit in here, but I am going to use a large part of them to build this sucker. And I'm going to get rid of this old soil and put in fresh. You know, I've got the Espoma, or it's okay, baby. Potting soil that I'm going to use. You know, I use that for most everything. You could use succulent mix, but like Laura says, the potting soil itself holds water better than the succulent mix, and you know, that's what I'm after. So this is a resin bird bath that I bought a few years ago, and when it got here, well, I wasn't really impressed with it. So now, once I saw Laura do her bird bath succulent planter, I knew right away I was going to use this for that. So I've drilled 3 holes, and like I said, I'm going to take this old dirt out, and there are 3 plastic mesh little coins, if you will, for those holes. I'm going to actually glue those in place so they don't get jostled around when I do the planting. That will ensure that the dirt doesn't come out, but there's proper drainage. And let me show you what all I got to work with. Besides that, we got, whoa, sorry. We got all this stuff. That is an arrangement I did in the past. Bunch of succulents there. Got these. I would like to pop at least one of these in there. This guy needs to be somewhere. Just, you know, a lot of Haworthia. Is that Haworthia? This was, I can't wait to get it all out of this. But this was my first attempt at a weird little arrangement. So, anyways, yeah, that's where I'm at. This needs to go back in the house for it fries. That's a house plant that I transplanted into some fresh soil. Look at all of these babies. Oh, I mean, look at, see that flower? That means that, oh, there's one too. That means that new babies are coming. So, so this tray and this tray and that tray came from me separating a different one of these. And then I was going to do this and I never got around to it. But that also needs to be done. So we've got plenty to really have fun with this arrangement and just pack it chocked full of succulents. And the great thing about succulents is they grow so slowly that, you know, it takes a long time for you to need to make any modifications, additions, subtractions, or what have you, because they grow so slowly. So if you pack them together, they really kind of stay on the smaller side. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, let me come out here later today or tomorrow and do it. I don't know. But right now, what I do know is I'm going to end this video. And I'm going to end this video. I'm going to look for my onion seeds and I'm going to go in the house. I don't know where George went, but he wants a lap. So I really hope you enjoy planting some seeds with me. I'm really excited. It makes me just hungry to plant more once I get the first, dirt all over me. Once I get the first seeds in a tray. I'm really excited. You know, the peppers are actually pushing out peppers right now, you know, from last year. So I'm excited about that. I'm just, I've got to move all the raspberries to one location. And then I'm expecting the blackberries anytime. I'm excited about that. And then I need to build some sort of restraining, or not restraining, but I kept thinking the word, oh my God. I need to build some sort of thing for the raspberries and the blueberries to kind of grow on. So I'll think of the word after I hit stop. So anyways. All right. Well, I got to get out of here. I'm hot as hell. I got my fleece lined breeches on and poo, doggy, it's hot. All right. Love you. Hope you all have a good day. All right. Bye.